Hello guys, welcome to Telephone Manias. In today's video, we are going to compare the Redmi Note 30 Pro Plus, which was the value for money device, versus the upcoming value for money, that's the Poco X6 Pro. So guys, let's get started. Consider these things before you make a purchase. Actually, this is a fusion white color which I'm having right now over here, but actually this is a glass back. But if you need the eco leather, then you need to go with the fusion purple color. The next thing in the Poco is actually the racing yellow color only comes with eco leather. Actually, this is a plastic bag on the Poco X6 Pro. So make sure you buy the racing yellow color itself. IP54 dust and water resistance versus IP68 dust and water resistance. So 1 point goes to the Redmi. Next is the displays. A curved display on the Redmi Note 30 Pro Plus versus a flat display on the Poco X6 Pro. Which is your preference? Comment down below. And the next thing is both comes with 68 billion color reproduction for both of them, and both are 1.5K displays. And the next thing is regarding the protection. Corning Gorillaz Victus protection on the Redmi Note 30 Pro Plus versus Corning Gorillaz 5 protection on the Poco X6 Pro. In my preference, I prefer the curved display over the flat display, and the next thing is Victus versus Corning Gorillaz 5. So 2 points for this guy. Now let's talk about the performance, and it's a comeback for Poco. And this is a scores of the Redmi Note 30 Pro Plus, and you can see 7,87,000. Can you guess the score of the Poco X6 Pro? A wild guess. 1 lakh. I'll show you. This is the scores, 1.4 million. You can see insane difference between these two of them. You can see 6 lakhs difference in scores in just another. And the major difference occurs in the GPU. You can see 1,85,000 versus 5 lakh. Wait, what big difference is in the GPU? And apart from that, the memory is 3 lakh versus just half, 1,59,000. And if you look at the UX, it's 2,54,000 versus 1,85,000 on the Redmi. And if you look at the CPU, it's 2,95,000 versus 2,57,000. So yeah, there are improvements, but the major improvements in GPU, that definitely makes a good gaming phone. This is the score of the Redmi Note 30 Pro Plus. Take a guess. Just this 1 lakh difference in the scores. Next, actually this feels like I am comparing a different segment phone each other. Clear win for the Poco X6 Pro. So the final scores is 1 for Poco and 2 for Redmi. Next is the cameras, and I am not a fan of both of them. Starting off from the Redmi Note 30 Pro Plus, 200MP main camera, and over here 64MP main camera. Then both of them have the same 8MP ultra wide and a 2MP useless macro. 16MP selfie cameras for both of them, and both can't record 4K 30fps with the front camera. I'm gonna give a tie in terms of the cameras. And next is the battery charging. 5000 mAh of battery for both of them, but 120 watt adapter within the box versus 67 watt adapter. So that's a minor win. So now the score is 1 for Poco and 3 for Redmi. And the next thing is regarding the UI. Xiaomi's HyperOS out of the box on the Poco X6 Pro versus a MIUI 14 with Android 13. Here is the Poco X6 Pro comes with Android 14. So another win for the Poco. So that finally it's 2-3. Now it's time for the fingerprint scanner and face recognition. So Poco with the first time fingerprint scanner in 3, 2, and go. Works rapid fast, 3, 2, and go. Okay, perfect. Once again 3, 2, and go. And now it's time for the face recognition. So it's locked, you can see. Unlocked, once again locked. Unlock, rapid fast, once again locked, unlock. So now it's time for the Redmi Note 30 Pro Plus. So I'm going to doing rapid touch, works perfectly fine. Once again 3, 2, and go. So once again 3, 2, and go. So it works perfectly fine. Now it's time for the face recognition. So it's locked, unlocked, locked, unlocked. So another tie in terms of fingerprint scanner and face recognition. Now the final thing, that's the price. Actually the Poco is giving a bit aggressive price than the Redmi Note 30 Pro Plus. So that essentially gives 1 more point to the Poco. That's 3-3. Speakers starting off from the Redmi Note 30 Pro Plus. Down the street with your red lips and funky beat, you better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna move with you till the day I die. Okay, so that was the Redmi Note 30 Pro Plus, and on the Poco X6 Pro. Down the street with your red lips and funky beat, you better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna move with you till the day I die. So once again Redmi Note 30 Pro Plus. Poco X6 Pro. Oh, that was really surprising. Actually, the loudness and the quality of the audio is a bit better on the Poco X Pro. And if you ask me what the difference, I would say approximately 4%, 3 to 4% difference. The Poco X6 Pro is better. Final score 3 for the Redmi Note 13 Plus and 4 for the Poco X6 Pro. Leave the scores apart. Does it matter in real life? So if you're really into gaming, then I would definitely recommend the Poco X6 Pro because of the GPU performance of this guy. But apart from that, if you need a beautiful curved display, then you can definitely go with this guy. And if you like the racing yellow color, then only you are getting the leather bag. Else you are getting a plastic bag for other two variants. But here are a few more options, like you can get the glass bag for either the Fusion White or the Fusion Black color, which is a really good thing. And it also supports IP68 dust and water resistance. So in that man, it's also getting 120 watt adapter within the box. So for that matters, you can also pick this guy. I didn't like both of them in terms of the camera, both front as well as rear. Just for the camera, I would prefer you can go with the Oppo Reno 11 because it have a really great 50 MP main camera and then a 32 MP telephoto which can take stunning portrait if we compare these two of them, and then the front camera 32 MP front camera with a proper 4K recording and a stabilization, which is a really good part. So guys, that's it for today. Signing off, it's Phone Mania.